Okay, I've seen this enough times now that I think I need to make a video about it just so you don't have this happen to you and get screwed over. Because these axles are not cheap. If you break them, you bend them, you can't just go over to your AutoZone and get yourself a new axle as if it was like a CV axle, like a Taurus or something like that. So alright, if you don't know how these work, when you need to replace these U-joints, which look like this, you take your U-joint press or a vise, you pop it on like this, and then you use that screw to press the U-joint cap, which looks like this, into this little hole here. And then you take it, you flip it around, you put the tool on it again, and you press it the other way. So then once you have the U-joint out, you're going to get your new caps, you're going to pop them in, you're going to pop your U-joint in there, then you're going to use this press to press your new one in. And you're going to flip around and you're going to do it the other way. I think you've got the point. So, what goes horribly wrong is that if you got an axle that looks like this, where it's all, rusty, corroded, old, and you use this press to press these caps out and in, these presses are pressing the ears of the yoke and the axle in both ways. So when you uninstall the caps, you're pressing these ears in. When you're reinstalling the caps, you're pressing these ears in. And what happens is when they're really stuck, and you really got to apply a lot of force on this thing, you may get that cap out, but you may also bend the ears on the axle in the meantime. You may not even realize you're doing it. Let me show you what happens. We've got another axle here that has already had a U-joint replaced on it. You may already notice something different about it. Look at how the caps are sticking out. They don't look flush. And there's another thing to notice about this axle. But I've already removed them, so you're not going to see it. Maybe I'll show you a picture I took of it. The C-clips were not all the way in their grooves. They're kind of sitting above their grooves like this. And that's because they wouldn't go in all the way. So that means that someone had tried to install a U-joint on this thing, and then when they put their new caps in, they couldn't get their C-clips in all the way, and they didn't know what to do. Because what are you going to do with this? You going to try to manhandle this open? That's not going to happen. I'm not even sure what this is. This might be a case-hardened steel. You're not going to just bend that open. I think the important thing for you to know here is that if you are trying to press these joints out and they're getting really stuck, don't just throw a massive impact on here and plow these guys out, because you can damage these. Yes, they're strong. This is even stronger, and this will break them. Make sure you get yourself some heat. Make sure you get yourself some penetrating oil. Get these guys soaking. Then go about pushing them out. Don't just force them. Okay, so let's say you're watching this video after the fact, and you're feeling a little screwed over now because you can't get your C-clips in. Alright, yes, there is one method I found that can get these ears widened again so you can get the caps in. Because although you might be able to get the caps in and not get your C-clips in and just send the Jeep down the road, these can fail prematurely. They can come out because you don't have C-clips in there. I don't recommend that. So what I've done, unfortunately I don't have it all set up to show you this, but I'll try, is I reinstall my hub on the vehicle with no axle in it. I reinstall my hub, then, and I just do it lightly, and you would do this preferably with one hub that's already beat up. Then, while you have the U-joint take it apart, you take your axle, and you slot it in backwards like this. So the axle is literally sticking out of the yoke is sticking out backwards. Then you're going to lightly take a hammer and tap these open. And then you're going to test fit them, and then you're going to do it again. But I'm going to warn you, you can break them. So that's only if you're desperate. So anyways, I hope you watch this before you do it, especially in the Rust Belt. I just want to help you guys out so this doesn't happen to you. All right? Thanks for watching.